Welcome back, friends, the Tim Crean Podcast channel. Do me a favor. Make sure you like us and subscribe to us and ring the bell. I'd appreciate that, guys. That makes it worth my while to come on here and shoot these videos and to share this content with you guys. So, this has been processing through my mind and through some people that I know about, some of the things going on, stock market, job market, some of these viruses. That are just a lot of stuff going on, and it's worldwide. So I wanted to talk about a couple things that I believe can be a massive attribute to all of our lives. I've said many times to those people that want to listen, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. You dress for Halloween, you attract what? Ghouls and goblins. You hang out with druggies, what's going to happen? You hang out with alkies, what's going to happen? You hang out with people that do not and will not put drive behind them. They might be driven with their family, which is great. In my personal opinion about being driven is, and having motivation, is to not be a slave to the clock. Riding that clock, which is great for people. We have to have those people. Exporting, importing, factory jobs, blue collar. But in my humble opinion, that's a slave. And that's just my opinion. Nothing wrong with that for those that choose that world. I just feel like a caged in animal. So my mindset is to always be driven, always be ambitious, always have a snap to your step. When you get up in the morning, be excited about something. Make your money work for you. Make the money work harder than you do. Produce assets, whatever it may be. So once again, people have different ideas of what their success is, or whether it's money, or whether it's family, or whether it's friends, or whatever. But I'm here to tell you guys, negativity will never get you nowhere. If you're surrounding yourself with people that are always negative, that are always pulling you down, misery wants company. I'm not saying we don't all have bad days. I have bad days. My family have bad days. My friend have bad days. But you want to get your mindset around that. Stay as positive that you can find to think and focus on that day more than ever. Listen, guys, you want to fly with the eagles. You don't want to swim with the ducks. Because that mindset, you'll never get there. People don't want to motivate you. People don't want to see you succeed. And if they do, those are your friends. Those are the guys that you want to be friends with. Those are the ones that you want to entrust with opinions and long discussions about family, friends, whatever. The ones that are excited for you, that motivate you, that push you. Those are the ones I want to meet. Those are the people that I want as my friends on my Rolodex, on my phone. I don't want the ones that say, man, Tim, give that up. What are you thinking? Seriously? You're never going to do it, buddy. You're going to lose your money. You're going to waste your time. You ain't going to have time to come hang out with me, go bowling with me, drink a 6-pack of beer and get fat with me. Come on, buddy, give it up. Come hang out with me. Let's go four-wheeling. Well, guess what? You do that, and what's going to happen? You're going to have a beer gut, and you're going to have regret the next day. Be the guy that works the longest hours. Be the guy that's first at work and the last to leave. Be the guy that never complains. Be the guy that falls asleep in his office. Never forget where you came from. And if you're so blessed and fortunate to have the friends and family that have the means to help you get there, good for you. I don't have that. Never have. I got to take the smallest investment, the smallest amount of money, and invest that into my future. I got to work harder than you do. I got to be more ambitious and more driven than you are. I got to be more hungry than you are. I'm not going to name names here, but there's a couple people, one person in particular that I know of that I've watched on YouTube. And this person was spoiled his whole life. Depending on who you ask to define the word spoiled, I'll give you my definition of spoiled. It's somebody that's never had to worry about a meal. Somebody that's never had to worry about transportation. Somebody that's never had to worry about their mother and father beating each other to death. somebody that's never had to worry about, are they going to have a schooling education? A great schooling education. I'd like to know somebody that has had that life and they're not either dead in prison and they're alive and working their tails off, versus the ones that have been spoiled rotten. You know, their parents buy them cars, whatever they want. They give them whatever they want. They never have to worry about expectations because it's always there for them. That person may act like he's happy or she's happy, but they're really not. They've never had to appreciate it. But when they become an adult, when they get older, they don't have to struggle like me finding a way to get the investment money. They just pick the phone. Hey, Pops, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, man, hey, listen, man, I hate this job. I just don't like this job, Pops. You know, I was just wondering, you know, can you spot me a 20K? Can you spot me a 100K? Whatever. I got an idea about something. I just can't do this no more. Well, meet me at the golf course, son. We'll talk about it with a 6-pack of beer. Sure thing, Pop. What time? 4 o'clock. I'll be there. I never had that. Never will. So once again, make sure that you look down deep in where you want to be in life in the next 5 years from now, the next 10 years from now. Okay. Unless you're 90 years old and you're in a wheelchair, then that may not apply to you. Unless there's some 80-year-old woman in the retirement home with you that you're chasing tail with, and maybe so. Anyway, so you can have all the money in the world. You can have all the money on the planet. You can't buy your health. Health is very, very important. Because the first part of this speech to you folks was, it doesn't matter if you don't have your health. You know, you can lose your home, you can lose your car, you can lose your girlfriend, you can lose your wife, you can lose anything in the world, but you don't want to lose your health. You can't buy that. I don't care if you're the richest guy on the planet, like I said, you can't buy it. I don't care if you live to be 100, you're going to die. We're going to all die. Try to understand feeding a machine, putting nothing but toxic waste into a machine. Guys, do you remember when they were starting that cash for clunkers, and I think it was Obama administration was pouring poison in these cars and destroying the motors, just like your body. I'm still getting over this flu or cold, whatever it was, guys, forgive me. And, you know, I'm trying to take in nothing but good stuff. You know, I got sick and I was, you know, I don't go to doctors. I have to rely on this, my knowledge of what can help my body, this machine. Because if you take in nothing but toxins, the machine's going to break down. I've known cats that are in their 40s are dying from cancer. What the heck, man? So take care of the body, eat right. I am not your physician. I am not your trainer. I know something about that because I used to be a trainer, but I'm not anymore. But contact your doctor, talk to them about your health, get an examination, find out, you know, if you're diabetic or hypoglycemic or whatever it may be, and then regulate your diet. And, you know, when you're working out, the most important part of a workout is cardio. Because how your body grows is your muscles are shocked. You shock them. And the muscles are like, hello, what happened here? And you're actually tearing them and they grow back stronger. The better you eat, the better you take care of yourself, the more rest you get, the faster they come back together, the faster they heal. So if you're out there nailing it in the gym, you know, running 5 miles of the cardio treadmill, you're doing, you know, 25 sets of weights, and then you go to the bar and you get drunk. Well, guess what, guys? Alcohol is a muscle cannibal. That's right, it is. So take care of your body. It will take care of you. If you don't, it's going to let you down. Just like a Ferrari, Lamborghini. You get out there and beating the heck out of it, it's going to burn up. It's going to crash on you. Keep that in mind. Last but not least, I don't like getting deep into this discussion. I've said in my very first video, and I've said it a couple times, but I'll say it again. I don't like mixing religion with politics. In my humble opinion, it just, nobody wins in that debate. Nobody wins. But this is my channel. I'm not really debating with anybody. So I'm going to touch base a little bit of how I feel. Because these are three major things in life that you deal with. Unless you're a business owner, then you deal with other aspects. Like, for example, I'll share with you guys. Not only is it your mind and your body and your spirit or spiritual belief, but in my world, communication expectations are crucial in my world. You have to master those two objectives. Every single day you have to master them. Not to mention taking care of my health. But once again, spiritual belief, depending on whether you believe in Mother Nature, karma, Buddha, Christ, God, whatever. I believe in God. That is my humble belief. That's my choice. I believe in God. And He helps me. Without Him, I wouldn't be alive today. That, once again, that spiritual is important. Because what if you're just that one aspect I said a minute ago, if you're having a bad day, find something to focus on. That one thing I focus on is God. I know that He's there for me. So He helps me put all the pieces together, and at the end of the day, there's a picture. The picture of me is I'm alive and I'm healthy. I got friends that are good friends to me. Family. I'm loved. And I aspire myself. That's the one thing I tell who's willing to listen to me. If you can't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. You have to like what you see in the mirror. If you don't, I don't mean being conceited and arrogant and cocky. That's a waste of energy. Nobody wants to be around that. But have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. Like yourself. Love yourself. And be positive. Because people are going to look to you for that positivity. When I look at somebody and I see them doing great things, and I see them being very positive, and I see them being uplifting, I want to be around them more. It's like a very addictive drug. I want more of that energy. I feed off of that, man. I can't get enough of that. It's, like I said, it's like a drug. Somebody that inspires me, that makes me want to grow and expand and be better, more hungry. There's nothing better in life. I mean, yes, spiritually speaking there is. But, by the way, I'm going to touch on that subject again on a different video. I'm going to get really deep on that subject on another day. Not today. This video is going to be too long. Because when I do get on that subject, it's going to be really long. But I don't want to get too deep on some of these discussions with you guys, because some of you guys are not logging into this podcast channel to walk into a situation where they got to really think deep. I just want to keep it kind of carefree a little bit to where you guys can expand your imagination and add your own spices to this regimen as far as dieting, health, spiritual, whatever. And you guys take from this whatever you choose. I would probably suggest these three things: communication, expectations, and spiritual. Because when you're on your deathbed, man, you want to have a place to put your faith, because you know what's imminent, and it will give you peace. So, anyway, guys, once again, make sure you like us, subscribe to us, ring the bell. I want this channel to be a little different from everybody else. I shoot these videos from my heart. Some of them have been a little weak, yes. But maybe I'm just testing you guys to see how much energy I get from you guys. If I get any comments, and I am getting comments, and I am getting some of the feedback, and I thrive for that. I love that. So some of these videos may not be to your liking or to your standards, but it's something that I want to come from the heart and get deep with you, and listen to your comments. Place your comments. I read your comments. Believe me, I do. And if there's something that you want me to shoot a video of, I'll do what I can to help you out. But once again, like us, ring the bell, subscribe to us. See ya!